All right, everybody, welcome back to Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here, still working the recovery for Hurricane Ida. FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell was in town for the third time. She met with President Gordon Dove and with Lafourche Parish President Archie Chasson. We're joined right now by Gordon Dove, of course, the parish president for Terrebonne. Hey, thanks for being with us, Gordon. Tell me a little bit about what the visit with Ms. Criswell was like. Why is she down here?
Well, we relayed to her about these trailers needing to move quicker, and plus just to go over all what they plan to do as we progress forward. Because remember, FEMA still has housing that they're going to put in, and of course we're trying to move it as quick as possible. Because along with her, now she is the FEMA administrator for the United States, so she's Washington. She's from Washington, and Tony Robertson is the Region 6 director, and then we also had Corey Tingle, which is the GoSouth, head of GoSouth with the state. So we had everyone in there. We asked a lot of questions. We actually talked about flood insurance while we were doing that, because once we recover, flood insurance is a major issue, and it was a very good meeting, and we got most of our questions answered, all our questions answered. I had my CFO, I had Chris Pulaski in there with planning and zoning, and who's handling a lot of this stuff, and also, we had with the housing, we had our housing director in there, our housing department head. And so we had everyone in there. We had Miss Cunningham in there with housing, and this is the top. I mean, this is as high as you can get, and so they were very, very cordial. They look like they want to work with us. Now, so far.
Gordon, why don't you talk to me about how much money FEMA has spent?
Yeah, FEMA has spent to date $188 million in Terrebonne Parish. And the Civic Center is set up with FEMA representatives taking applications and to see who qualifies, and they've done quite a few. And it's right there at the Civic Center, and of course they're doing quite a few a day. And of course we went visit there with FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell and Corey Tingle and Tony Robertson with FEMA, and of course Corey Tingle's with GoSouth, and we went to my office after with the parish president of Lafourche Parish, and we had question and answers with FEMA, and I had my department heads there. We had Chris Pulaski and my CFO over there, and they were asking questions, making sure as we're trying to apply for the money to get reimbursed. As
Sure.
This thing moves forward, we're spending a lot of money, and we need reimbursement from FEMA. Because
Right.
if not, these parishes can get in a financial crunch if they're not careful with all the money everyone's spending.
Absolutely. Gordon, I think it seems like the trailer issue has been a big part of it. And you also mentioned flood insurance. Is that part of it? Is that tied together where some of those trailers need to have flood insurance? And then the second part of that question is the new flood insurance guidelines for everyone that has flood insurance, and will those rates go up?
Well, no, that had nothing to do with it. That was just part of the questions that we actually went into while we had her here, because she's the administrator for all of FEMA, and so it was a good time to ask, and ask them what are they going to do about trying to subsidize. If they do have any increase, it should be subsidized, and they did tell me that Congress was working on subsidies, but it hadn't been passed yet. But getting back to the trailers, we have 148 trailers, travel trailers on the ground in location, and we have 38 that are occupied. So it's not moving near as fast as we like, but we are getting some people. When I say we, this is being run by GoSouth, and they are getting better and better each day. Of course, it's 3 weeks is not acceptable for 148 trailers. So, that was a big part of our discussion.
Sure.
And of course, when will the FEMA trailers actually start arriving? Because these are GOSEF trailers, and even though they're put in by the state, they're reimbursed by FEMA.
Right. You can see trailers when you go over to in Luling. You'll see them there. You see them at the Civic Center. You see them in Baton Rouge at Blue Bayou Park. So all of those trailers are ready to go. If we can just kind of cut through some of this to get them in the hands of folks, I'm sure it'd be much appreciated by those people.
And what I'd like to tell the public, if someone from Aptum Engineering calls or the parish calls you, as quick as possible, get back with them and get with them and go sign. They cannot put a trailer on your property without your signature. So you have to arrange to where they can meet with you, or you can meet with them and get it signed, because naturally nobody's going to set a trailer on somebody's property without a signature.
Right. Okay, Gordon, well, thank you so much. And of course, you'll be there every step of the way to let us know what's going on. So we appreciate your time, man. Thanks so much.
Yeah, great meeting today. Real good meeting.
Great. Well, that's Gordon Dove with the Terrebonne Parish President. I'm Harry McCullough. We'll be back with more Bayou Time after this.